Wagwan guys, what's going on? I hope you're doing well. I cannot complain myself. Interesting video I have for you guys on today. Man, reality, when it slaps you in the face, it's a serious wake-up call. And that's what happened to this individual. Really blessed. You've seen the thumbnail, you've seen the title. Really a blessed individual. She's living in an apartment. She has her own roof over her head. You can just go outside, go to your downtown in your city. You're gonna see homeless people everywhere, and it's getting cold. And it's like, what gives? I got the video. I'm gonna play it for you with audio. I have it on the loop for you. But essentially, what takes place is someone steals a package. She says it's not her. They have someone on CCTV ring camera. Via ring camera, and the person who takes the package, her package, goes inside this lady's apartment. I'll spare you the details of the story, but essentially that what happened. That's an overview. She's claiming she doesn't know anything about the package. She has company that comes over, and that's pretty much all. She's not trying to understand the gravity of the situation. It's not that she could care less. She doesn't even want to understand. She's not trying to know. She's not trying to hear it. In other words, the message he's trying to convey is, I'm the cop. I have a badge. I see the video. Someone take a package and go inside your apartment. All right. And he's emphasizing that. Not really emphasizing it, but he's saying it to let her understand, let her know. But she's not trying. She thinks she could talk him to a certain degree or whatever. But that's the problem. That's the problem right there. And if she would stop for a second and listen, he's giving you a chance to, you know what I'm saying? Because the dude who took the package in the first place went in your apartment. That's the first thing he did wrong. The second thing he did wrong was get caught on camera. You know what I'm saying? And he's letting her know he saw it with his eye. He told her that. And if she didn't have a good enough, she didn't have a good enough mind to say, look, I don't know nothing about that. I do have company over here. Y'all could come inside and look. You know what I'm saying? And you can talk to him. Because I don't believe he done anything like that. If she was smart enough, she would have said that. Wasn't smart enough to do that. Right. Be thankful. That's what I want to say. Be thankful for what you got. Be thankful. Because like I say, she has a roof over her head. And you have to think about that. She has a roof over her head. You can go right now downtown in your city. You never really got to go downtown, but you're going to see homeless people everywhere. And it's getting cold. It's about to get cold. You know what I'm saying? Just little bitty things like that you just got to listen. You know what you're saying? Just listen when somebody talking. And then you problem solve. And when somebody's speaking, you could say, you know what? I didn't even think about it like that. But when you said it, it made that much more sense to me. You know what I'm saying? But here goes the video. Let me play it for you guys real quick.
Broken Arrow Police Department. Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Hey, so I'm Officer Vic with the Broken Arrow Police Department. The reason why I was called over here is your neighbors over here had a package taken, and somebody in a blue hoodie yesterday walked in, took their walked over, grabbed the package, and walked right back in. So they're just wanting their package back.
I wasn't home yesterday and everybody left, so I'm not sure. I don't know about a package being took. I've had packages brought to my house. I could pull up on my phone, but I didn't.
Well, they had video footage, and it clearly shows somebody coming out, collecting the package.
Well, I wasn't home. What I'm saying is I wasn't here. I left yesterday and went grocery shopping. Nobody lives here but me and my daughter. I do have company, but
could it have been them?
I'm not sure.
Let me just preface this with, after I spoke with the package owner, they don't want a police report, do anything, they just want their package back.
Yeah, what I'm saying is I don't steal packages. I make money. I'm a dancer. I make money. So I could pull out a bankroll right now. Like, that's not the issue. I don't steal packages.
So is anybody here that has dreadlocks?
No.
Okay.
Nobody lives here with dreadlocks. Nobody lives here with dreads.
Well, let me throw this at you, okay? So if nobody else is here that could have taken the package, even though we've seen it on footage, I've seen it on footage, walk it right back in here.
Okay.
We're going to go to the front office and start the eviction process on you guys. So.
Eviction for what? I didn't do anything wrong. I wasn't even here.
Well, they're going to file a police report with me.
What I'm saying is I don't have I haven't seen a package today. Okay. There's nobody here with dreadlocks. Everybody that was here yesterday left. It's me and my daughter. Okay, can you call somebody and say, hey? Yeah, I can call. I can definitely do that, but you don't have to threaten me with an eviction when I've done nothing wrong. I don't have dreads.
They came straight into your apartment, so I don't know what to tell you.
So the one thing I can point out, which made a lot of sense to me, is that he was saying, like, hey, look, we got you on camera. He says that to her. We got the dude on camera. He goes inside your apartment. She tries to overtalk him. She tries to talk loud. And that's the part that she's missing. She's not, if you just take a second, slow down, and you listen to the guy, he's telling you the part that you're missing. He's saying, hey, look, I saw you. I mean, I saw the guy. I'm the cop. I got the badge. I see the guy going in your apartment. Just fess up to it. Like, let the dude check your apartment or say, hey, look, you can come in, or the guy who normally, my friend who comes over, you can talk to him. And, he doesn't do anything like that. Or if he does, okay. But it's like, she doesn't do any of that. And he's a cop. Do you think he's not going to do his job when it comes to you? He's going to do his job. And you wasn't thankful for what you had. You know what I'm saying? I'm not making a big deal out of it, but I'm just saying it's, Thanksgiving's coming up. Like I say, I got all the stuff, right? Just went to go get the turkey. Oh my goodness, man. I caught a flat or whatever. That's why I say you got to just learn to be thankful. You know what I'm saying? Caught a flat. I hit a pothole, and it was a big pothole, right? No damage to the body of the car. Just the tire popped. It exploded. So I had to get a whole new tire. And like the rim got nicked. Remember how I told you my door got nicked? Somebody opened the door and it was the paint. That's really what it was. It was the paint. But it's almost like a little divot. You can see that divot there. So a little bit more than paint. Nah, probably just the paint, not a dent, just paint. So I had to get the whole panel repainted or whatever. But to get the wheel and the rim replaced, it was cheaper than to get the door painted. So I was like, yeah, I just replaced both of them, right? But I basically got the spare put on and then drove it to the shop and let them put my rim back on with a new tire. But they got to order the rim, so the rim will come in tomorrow. I'll go do that. But yeah, like I say, I'm thankful. I'm so thankful I got a car. Thankful I could be able to pay for, you know what I'm saying? Just be thankful for things like that. You know what I'm saying? Went to Best Buy. I had to get a KitchenAid because I had a Kenmore. I had a Kenmore, left it out or whatever, and the maintenance people or whatever, they plugged it up because I know I didn't leave it plugged up. They must have plugged it up or turned it on or something. and the darn battery ran out, so I had to get a KitchenAid because I'm making what's it called, dressing, and I'm not about to sit up there and stir that dressing like stir that cornbread all day. I ain't doing that. I'm gonna sit it in there or whatever. So I'm gonna do that. I'm not doing collard greens this year. I'm doing green beans, and I'm gonna put some meat up in there. I'm gonna do it like that, and with the turkey. And I may do some type of casserole. That's what I'm thinking. May do some type of casserole with it. But yeah, just be thankful. It's usually, you know what I'm saying? I'm thankful that I could be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Didn't want anything like that to take place, but I'm happy, you know what I'm saying, I could do that. You see what I'm saying? Just I'm thankful that I can do that. Excuse me. Right? Be thankful. Be thankful. You know what I'm saying? And I feel as if she wasn't being really thankful. And I mean, just again, right? You hate to see it. And I'm not saying, I understand you could be in a bad predicament. I do understand you could be in a bad predicament. But the officer, if you was listening to what he was saying, he was basically telling you the first thing that you did wrong was let company come to your house who you really don't know that well, that steal. And then you don't know they steal. But then somebody catch them on camera and they at show place. You know what I'm saying? That don't make no sense to me. It really don't make no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? What he supposed to do with that? He not supposed to do his job. And it's another thing, because I can really get into it, but it's another thing right here. Being neighborly. This is your neighbor. This is your neighbor. You know what I'm saying? Be nice to your neighbor. You know what I'm talking about? And you got company that come over and they don't care about that. Let me show you this. And that's important. But let me show you this. I've been telling you I got a neighbor. It could be neighbors, but I cuts the AC on and you can smell smoke. You can smell somebody smoking in an apartment. Somebody smoking in an apartment. You cut the AC on, it comes straight through the vents. And you know what I'm saying? Now, okay, if it's like maybe once or twice a month or whatever, and it's not that loud, you know what I'm saying? You really wouldn't bother. You crack a window, put it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm not really tripping on that. Right? But then if it's once, twice, 3 times all week, you know what I'm saying? And you a grown person, and I got to come and tell a grown person, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. I get it if you're in college. You know what I'm saying? You in college, you staying off campus, on campus. Everybody in that area go to the same school. You can come to somebody like that and say, hey, as soon as I cut the AC on, I can smell the smoke coming to my apartment. Can y'all please smoke on the balcony? You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it, but I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? I can smell it. Oh, yeah, whatever. Right? But I'm not having that conversation with a grown person. And you know what I'm saying? We 2 grown people. I'm not having a conversation when it's no, you're not supposed to be smoking in an apartment at all. I done had to buy a whole new AC unit. You know what I'm saying? Behind that. So just be neighborly. You know what I'm saying? Dude, just be neighborly. That's all I'm saying. But yeah. I ain't gonna sit up here and you know what I'm saying, thump on them or anything like that. But you know what I'm saying? It's certain ways you do certain things. And long story short, I think they about to move. Cause they be having company come over here. And they been moving. Long story short, they been moving. So you know, I'm not being mean or anything like that. But how can I be wrong? You know what I'm saying? How you gonna be upset or have your lip out at me? You know what I'm saying? When you have no courtesy, You see what I'm saying? And you know, what you supposed to do in a situation like that? That's all I'm saying. But you seen in this video